When it comes to pain, the narratives that we use can either inhibit or facilitate our recovery. To exemplify this, what we're going to do is look at a very common occurrence of somebody bending over to pick up something, and they end up having a pain experience in their lower back. So after we have that pain experience, generally what happens is we start looking for answers. And one of the places we go for answers is Google. The problem with Google and why it's not that helpful is because it gives you answers on something that is super individual, on just popular search results for people with particular types of pain and issues. And doing that, it tends to just add to catastrophization in that we think we're a lot worse off than we actually are. Some other common narratives that we hear that are a little bit unhelpful is that maybe someone says that, hey, your back is just like mine. Or perhaps they do a sort of victim blame where they say, maybe it's your fault because you shouldn't have been doing something that's particularly, in their words, dumb. And if you do know somebody in pain, don't be that friend who says, yeah, I've had back pain just like that, and it's been bad for years. After building all of that narrative from previous experiences from talking with people, we'll likely then go to see somebody to try and help us with pain, maybe a healthcare practitioner. And sometimes the narratives even we give are pretty unhelpful. So now that we have this negative narrative cocktail brewing around in our heads, we go to work and we talk to our boss or our coworker about it, and maybe you get sent home. Which in itself is pretty troubling because why would they send you home if it wasn't anything to worry about? So now we have our narrative fully formed. We have our dad's back, we're getting old, our back is damaged, pain is everywhere, and Dr. Google says we are going to die. So, where do we go from here? Perhaps we go to see another healthcare practitioner. And this healthcare practitioner believes that your body's more resilient than what you've been previously told. And we can foster a better, more positive mindset, one that's based around you as an individual, and we can start changing those beliefs so that you yourself believe you can get better as well. It's another reason why asking questions of your healthcare practitioner is really important. If there's something you're not sure of, or if it's something even you've been told that you have doubts about, or even if you don't have doubts about it, tell your healthcare practitioner what you believe about your pain and your pain story, where you're coming from and what you've been told, because some of those things may actually be holding you back more than you realize. And once we have this paradigm shift of changing our old narratives from a more fragile and damaged mindset into a more positive and resilient one, we can start saying goodbye to those narratives. Anyways, thanks for listening and watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and take care.